Hello, I'm Tim, and as you can tell by the title, it's time for a new goal. Yes, it's time for a new goal, and that goal is Road to 3,000 manga. Unlike last time, this time it's going to be easier to attain this goal because in my last goal, the Road to 1,000 manga, I set very harsh standards on what counted for the actual manga count. These stipulations was, it had to be retail manga, meaning no used manga of any kind. No Craigslist, no eBay, no used bookstores, nothing. It had to be retail supporting the industry. It also meant no Japanese manga, no hentai manga, no Korean manga, well, manhwa. Nothing. Only English retail manga. That's all that counted for the goal last time I did this. But this time, I'm lifting all those rules. It'll make it a lot easier for me. And I'm going to try to reach 3,000 manga, I would say, by the end of the year. Now, the part that's going to make this more difficult than last time is I am by the time of the end of this video, I will be at 2,021 manga. Meaning, I did not hit 2,000 manga until this year. In fact, I did not hit 2,000 manga until this month, which is February of 2015. So I'm already a month behind in attaining 1,000 manga in 2015. So I have some catching up to do. So I might actually make the deadline a little further than 2016. I might add a couple of months since I did not reach 2,000 at the beginning of this year or at the end of last year. Nonetheless, the goal should be much easier this time as I do not have all the harsh stipulations. What counts for the manga count this time is all manga. It will make it much easier to attain this momentous goal, actually. However, it will be a little more difficult is seeing as though I do not buy many English manga now. I'm not buying any new series, like whenever a new series gets licensed here, like recently, I believe the Ultraman manga, or some kind of older manga was licensed by Viz recently, and they're going to be releasing that. Well, I'm not going to be buying that in English because that would be a new series, and I'm not going to be buying any new series that come out in English. With some minor objections, there are certain series that I would potentially buy in English as opposed to the Japanese release if they are released and when they are released. But anyway, everything is counting this time. All Japanese manga, all hentai manga, all English manga, new, used, everything's counting. I'm going to try to obtain 1,000 more manga. I'm going to try to reach 3,000. So let's get on with this with the first stack of manga in this video. I don't have too many manga in this video. I only have 13. That's because some of my packages have been held up due to weather delays. It's been icing and snowing a lot where I live, and a lot of my packages have been delayed because of that. I'm really surprised these came in today. But we have a stack of Cased Closed. This is a great series. If I can give you any advice, it's a long series, but it's a great series. If you like mystery, you're going to love this series. Check it out. If you have the money, if you have like $500 or $600 to just blow, pick up all of this series. I now have all the way up to volume 51, so I need volumes 52 and 53 to be caught up with the English releases. I just hope Viz does not cancel this series after me sinking this much money into it, because I've bought every volume retail. None of these volumes have been used. So I've been trying to support it and keep it going. I just really hope they don't cancel it after me putting all this money into it. Anyway, we have number 11. I'm really glad they reprinted those series, otherwise I would not have been able to get them all for retail price. I would have had to find them used because a number of these volumes were out of print until last year. Volume 12, Volume 15, Volume 18, Volume 19, Volume 26, and lastly, Volume 37. This one was out of print. This is one of them that was out of print, which is really odd for it being such a late volume in the series. But I now have every gap filled in the manga. Originally, I've read from like volume 30 all the way up to 36, and then I had to stop because I needed volume 37, and I can't read beyond that. But now I'm going to reread the series from the beginning since I now have them all and I won't have to skip around. It's going to be very exciting to read this. I cannot wait to get all the way up to date with the English releases. It's going to take months for me to read all this. but it will so be worth it. This next stack is a shoujo series. It's only a couple of volumes, so it's not really a stack, but it's a shoujo series I decided to pick back up collecting on, and that is Skip Beat, volumes 5 and 6. I read volume 1 years ago. I fell in love with this series, but due to just not being able to find the volumes in store and always forgetting to buy it online, I just didn't never get around to it. But now I'm back into collecting it. I'm gonna start buying all the volumes. There's like 33 volumes out here stateside currently, so I'm really excited for this. And the last stack is a perfect example on why you do not leave me in town for prolonged periods of time with not anything to do. This is what I do. If you leave me in town with nothing to do, and basically I'm stuck in town, I'm going to go to the bookstore and I'm going to buy a stack of manga. That's just what I do. And I bought 4 manga today while I was in town. So, Soul Eater Not, Volume 2, which I read in store while I was waiting in town bored. Volume 3, which I almost read all of in town while I was waiting bored. Volume 4, bringing me up to date with the English release, I believe. I only have the first 2 volumes of the regular Soul Eater series and have the complete anime. Though I have not watched the anime, I have read the 2 manga volumes and I do like the series. Though I do like Soul Eater Not better. I like it more than Soul Eater. And the last manga for the video is Naruto Volume 21. I was a little scared to buy this one actually because I couldn't remember exactly which volume I left off buying on the Naruto series. Luckily, I didn't have it. I only had up to volume 20 prior to this, which is good for me because I hate buying the same volume twice because then I'm stuck with a double that I cannot do anything with. And I have a stack of about, I don't know, I would say 20, 30 doubles of anime and manga that I've accumulated, sadly. One of the curses of not making a list of what you own and having so much that you cannot remember what you own. But anyway, here we have the stack of manga for this video. I will be updating these videos periodically as I get more volumes in. I believe I have around 25 to 30 more manga coming in the mail as of right now, and I will be buying more every week. It may take long periods of time because a lot of series that I'm buying now are from Japan and in Japanese, and those normally take around 3 weeks to come in, so that kind of sucks. But anyway, road to 3,000 manga. Let's do this.